semi-finals. They can only make do with a third place match to settle the scores and be on the medal table. Ladies and gentlemen of our volleyball club, they are all wrapped up in green and wings of white, playing from right to left. And we have the other side, G-Rank Spikers of Kaduna. They are in all blue and feathers of light yellow, and they will be playing from left to right as the action will kickstart any time now. Well, I can let you know that this game will settle a whole lot of score between two teams from two states that do tremendously well in Nigerian volleyball. OFFA of Kwara, one of the most exciting sides so far in this grassroots event. They went all the way in park volleyball, made it to the semi-finals, in the women category, as well as in the men. And of course, their men will play the finals later on today. But here, OFFA Volleyball Club drop 1 point as G-Rank Spikers take the lead 1-0. And it's back to parity, one apiece. There is just no way you deny them. Before we proceed, let's give you the team list as they start. For G-Rank Volleyball Club, starting in position number 1, jersey number 3, Dorcas Isaac. Jersey number 7 is in position number 2, Patience Andrew. In number 3 position is Choma Samuel, who wields jersey number 5. And number 4 spot is being wielded by number 6 jersey, Francesca Nwosu. In number 5 position is Ochaya Ochibo, who sports jersey number 9. And in 6th spot is jersey number 10, Deborah Yona. We also have jersey number 4 amongst the ranks to make up a 7-player squad, being coached by Coach Azi Yakubu and assisted by Sam Makama. And let's tell you that of our volleyball club in their jerseys, jersey number 2 is Oyetunde Ibukun. Number 3 is Julius Olaiton. We have jersey number 4, a libero, who is Araoye Omolara. The captain of the side is jersey number 7, Bukoye Miriam. Jersey number 5 is also here, Awojare Favor. Number 6 is Ajiboye Amidat. 11 is Adeogun Folashade. And jersey number 10 is Olaoye Jumoke. This side is being tutored by Coach Suleiman Obi Ajegbe and assisted by Suleiman Ismail. And you know that we are live on our social media platform, on our YouTube and our Facebook. We are live on Nigeria Volleyball Federation on Facebook, and go there now for the pictures, still and motion. We are also on YouTube for all of the action, / Nigeria Volleyball Federation TV. That is our channel, and from right now and going on, that is where you will hear my voice. I will get him back in the commentary box for the live streaming broadcast. Thank you, and let's get back in the game as it is 5 points to G-Rank, 2 to OFFA. Let's continue on the social media platforms. And of course, these two sides obviously know that they need to put something not just convincing, but of course consistent, to be able to stretch out a 5-set game, the very best of 3, and that tells you it's an elongated situation, much more than we saw in preliminary stages. It wasn't as long as this, not as tasky as this, not as busy as this, but this is what it takes if you were able to get medal right in this tournament. And Nigeria Volleyball Invitationals, call it National Volleyball Invitationals, Abuja Challenge 2023. So far, this is match day 5, and we are in the 3rd place game between G-Rank Spikers and OFFA Volleyball Club. The scoreline here is 6 points to 3 as the team who are in blue and white lead the way by 3 points after 9 rallies. When we come back, the action will continue. We come back here, of course, with 9 rallies already inside of it. A difference of 3. G-Rank Volleyball Club, of course, G-Rank, I beg your pardon, G-Rank Spikers. A very young side coming through Crocodile City in Kaduna. They have been so promising all along. And well, of course, we saw them play in the pack volleyball. They got inside of it for the semi-final game. They also made it through in the women semi-finals. That is what sport they have now. Haven't lost out in the semi-finals. They play in third place here, but very much in charge of this game by 3 points here in the very first set of it. After 11 rallies, they lead away 7 points to 4. Jersey number 4 with a service, Francisca Nwosu. And they get another point for every point earned by OFFA Volleyball Club. G-Rank Spikers have got a double for their trouble, and they lead 8 points to 4. It's a good hit, but somehow they manage it. The libero rightly spotted. Oh, the hustle is real, but they just can't keep up with the pace. All right, it was just right there in the middle. They were all staring at it, but couldn't just get at it. Totally out of reach. Now will be service for a volleyball club who trail by 3 points, and they're trying to get themselves back in it. In the very first set here, still much an open game for anyone to take it and call their own. Great block. Another time, but this time it goes past the net. But G-Rank now comes with a spike. Not enough to trouble OFFA Volleyball Club. Welly bumped in play by Achanya Ochibo. And they continue to be on the defense now. Oh, it's being returned in play. It's a spike. Good set. A spike comes in, drops in the middle, causes a disarray, and then take a point. OFFA Volleyball Club are beginning now to wake up, earning the last 2 points in the last 2 rallies, and they are only 2 away. 6, 7, 8. And it's a good service. Traveled a long way, but rightly spot on. Accurately, oh, what a ding! Excellent reading of the game by the captain of the side, Bukoye Miriam, jersey number 7. She just went in there, dropped the finger, and picked the point, and only 1 away now. 7, 8. The volleyball club really coming close now. It could be a parity. Yes, it is. 8 points apiece, and it's been on a roll. 4 straight points from 4 straight rallies of a volleyball club. They are back. Scorpion strikers and Quas strikers. You played that one earlier. I forgot to know, but I will get it back. Who did play final? Games Village and OFFA. Back to leading by 1 point here. 9 against 8, but it's now back to a parity. Call it back to back to back, and the action continues in a roll. Well, we ain't stopping. It's a non-stop volley excellence from all day since day 1 to day 5, and the cookie will crumble today as the die is cast. A great pop. How did she get everyone looking, and they just could not get to the ball? Olaoye Jumoke, great way, and they now lead the way for the first time in this game. OFFA Volleyball Club lead 10 points to 9. And it's a good raise. Oh, what a brilliant spike. Took down there, a great perfect trip. There's just no way to stop it, and it hit the ground and take a point. It is 10-10. Achanya Ochibo for G-Rank Spikers. A good serve. And she is still right there at the base for the defense. But this one will go to jersey number 3, who also puts a good fight into it, Dorcas Isaac. Well, it's set. There's going to be a spike. Interrupted, but they survive. It's a good pop away, but out of the line. And G-Rank Spikers will take the lead again. Ding dong ping pong. It is back to back, end to end stuff. There is just no way you take your eyes off. 11, 7, 10. Oh, great block! Absolute class. Couldn't be rivaled. And she will earn the point as they lead now by 2. Jersey number 5, Chioma Samuel for G-Rank Spikers. Really did a great effort there with 2 hands and 1 point down. And they are leading 12-10. Rally in progress now. It's a good spike. But still in progress. A good one comes down, but not to trouble the libero. And another time, another block. Chioma Samuel, she is on fire. Oh, talk about perfect reading of the game, as brilliant as it comes. She makes sure that there is no mistakes when she gets to the ball. She knows just what to do. She sets in there to do it, and she does it perfectly and gives her team the advantage for the very 3rd time consecutively. But having dropped a point now, will now be for OFFA Volleyball Club to take the very next serve. It's a 2-point trail for them at 11-13. It's a good serve. Friday popped into play. Oh, blocked perfectly. Allow Jumoke with 2 hands that were rightly placed. And of course, earning the points. Only 1 now away. A total of 25 that makes a set. But here they split and won the difference. 12-13. OFFA Volleyball Club now struggling to put it back in play, but they survive it. Well, Olaya Jumoke just could not perfect that block. And violating the line, she will give away that point to the opponent. G-Rank Spikers, jersey number 10 to the serve, Deborah Jonah. Sends it to the back court. It's a disarray. Winner survive. Oh no! That is how you play smart and play well to earn a point. Intelligent stuff. Well, you want to talk about the class and quality that went behind that ball. It's just a push back to the baseline, and there was just no way anyone would get to it. OFFA Volleyball Club will lead with a serve. They trail by 2, 13-15. Very first set here of the 3rd place match between G-Rank Spikers and OFFA Volleyball Club, who yet again pick a point and pull back to get at parity, but here still 1 away. 14-15. Oh, great bump that sends it back to the other part of the court. It's a big spike and it takes a point. 3 points on a roll for OFFA Volleyball Club to get back from 12-15. It is 15 apiece. There's just no way that you can underrate any of the teams in this game. Both teams are equal to the task. They both know that they are winners of their groups, and the whole lot will be done to take what it means, the 3rd place prize, and be on the medal table. G-Rank Spikers will now get back to it with a lead of 1, 16-15. It's a good service coming through from number 6, Francisca Nwosu, and that will help them win it as she aged it 17-15. It will be now timeout as OFFA Volleyball Club. We'll be looking to resuscitate when we come back. We are back and ready to bump balls in play, but of course with the serve, here comes it. Jersey number 6, Francisca Nwosu for G-Rank Spikers. They lead away by 2 points, 17-15, and they are back at it right now. It's a good block, and another point in the kitty. Great effort from Chuma Samuel, and just no way you tell her no. She did enough to earn it, and now they lead by 3, 18-15. Oh, it's an ace. Oh, yes. It gets even better. Francisca Nwosu now for G-Round Spikers, and only 1 point. They will get to the mark of 20. 19-15, only 4 now between them, but huge enough as we get closer by 6 points to the mark of 25. But one first, let's take you to the trip of 20. They send it back. It's a good set. A spike comes in. Oh, another time, another point. Who else but number 5, Chuma Samuel? Incredible stuff. Rightly plays, and of course she puts them 5 points away. It's only 5 away now from making it a set, but here at 2015, they are very much in charge. The very first set, and there is no lead winner. Oh, this one is too long. Took a tip. And so the points still go in the way of G-Rank Spikers as they now lead by 6 points, requiring only 4. 21-15. The rally is on. It's a block. Oh, they will survive it. Another block this time. Francisca Nwosu by the net. She will drop it down. Pops it back to the other side of the play, and here we have G-Rank Spiker with a nice spike. There will not be a way to take a point from that one as they still are in charge, and OFFA Volleyball Club will be rewarded by 1 point for their consistent play. 16 against 21. They know they are away by 5. A total of 37 rallies. 5 the difference. 16-21. But G-Rank Spikers, they lead here. And they know they can take another point with a good set. A spike comes in now. And yes, the point is theirs. Well, you could be able to tell the story when you see sets that come that perfect. It doesn't get any better. And when it just drops down, you are sure for a good spike. And when all of that can be said to be perfect, then you're sure to also pick a point. Oh, great hit! My, oh my, it's becoming a rampage. 23-16. They lead by 7 points and needing only 2 now for the first set of the 3rd place women category to be wrapped up. G-Rank Spikers in charge. 23-17 is a spike on the way. Oh, and Rana Ding just pushes it, and that was a perfect push. Ajiboye Amudat for OFFA Volleyball Club with that push that gives them a point as they push up their belief to 18 points, trailing now by 5, and a chance for the serve. They just could cut short the deficit further. Oh, that was a good set. Sends to the baseline. Well, you would agree that the idea is good, but poor execution. At the end of the day, you get punished for not getting the right accuracy. OFFA Volleyball Club now lose a point. It is now set point for G-Rank Spikers at 24-18, leading by 6. It could be a win of 7 points, and it goes out easily. They did need to raise a finger, but they have a set 25-18. G-Rank Spikers, they lead in major. Oh, what a great way to actually wrap up the game in the very first set of it. Well, we've seen great competition as well from OFFA Volleyball Club, so expectations now will be that when we come back, a lot more stiffer competition from the team in green and white. Well, just as expected, the second set already right here in display. Well, we knew that OFFA Volleyball Club would come back with a better fight, and here they lead the way. It's 2 points to them against one. Having won the very first rally, they have gotten all the odd points and now taking one of the even instead of 4 rallies. They now lead by 2, 3 points to 1. Well, they trailed by 1 in the major score as 18-25 did them the damage in the first set, but that is a brilliant, brilliant spike coming through from Jira Spikers, and they are now within by 1. Well, I'd like to tell you how these teams have got to where they are playing today. Jira Spikers, they lead this game by 1 major set. And they are back in the second set. Well, let me tell you how they wrapped up their group, Pool D, and became the ones who made it through to the semifinals. Well, they started their campaign against Rhino Spikers and won in that game 2 sets to 0. Well, the second game was a stutter against an Owerri-based side, Vulcan Spikers. Well, G-Rand Spikers lost to Vulcan Spikers by 0-2 sets, and then they had to get back to the drawing board and go back to winning ways against Live Camp Volleyball Club as they ran away with a 2-set victory against Live Camp. And when they played against Nigeria Air Force Spikers, Nigeria Air Force Rocket, to beg your pardon, they had to come in a fight. It came from behind, having dropped the first set, picked the last 2, and also won that game by 2 sets to 1. And their last game in the group stages was against Trailblazers Volleyball Club, which they won convincingly by 2 sets to 0. And they won their group with 11 points, having amassed 8 sets and 3 against them, with 5 being the difference. They won the group. Well, they actually pushed up to play their third place, their semi-final game against Scorpion Spikers. A game that saw Scorpion pick up the very first set. G-Round Spikers picked the second set, and then Scorpion took the third and took the fourth to condemn G-Round Spikers into playing in the third place match and a miss of the finals this season. Well, here they played in third place, but they are very much in charge by a set. Well, let's get you back to the action right now as it will be timeout. 3 points to G-Rank Spikers, who trailed the second set by 5 points. It is of a volleyball club with an all advantage as they lead here by 5 points. Well, just as G-Rank Spikers won their group, Pool D, of a volleyball club also won their group, Pool C, and they had to open their campaign just as their opponents with a 2-0 victory over Superstars Volleyball Club. Of a volleyball club also went on in the second game to defeat Victory Spikers by 2 sets to 0. And it wasn't done as they were still on a roll of wins, going away and defeating Defense Spikers by 2 sets to 1. Abogo of Biu Borno also fell to the sharp knife of a volleyball club, who ran away with a 2-0 victory as well. And it wasn't enough as they wrapped up their campaign in a 100% fashion, winning Bayonet Spikers by 2 sets to 0, making it 14 points in all in a whole maximum of 15. You'd say impeccable, and I'll agree. They also got 10 sets in all, dropping only 1 and a set difference of 9 with 14 points. This is one big team that has made one big record going into their season for next. But here they know, having dropped a set, they must win this one at least to have the confidence to forge into the next. But let's tell you so far that they lead by 4.9 against 5 of a volleyball club in green and white wings. Of course, they got a good set now. It's a spike, a block, and the point is now being won by G rank spikers. Upside down situation. 6 turn to 9. 6, 7, 9. That is G rank 7 of a volleyball club. Oh, it's a good hit. What a great bump to set the ball in motion. They get it back. A set comes in. Rather, it crosses the net and, of course, puts Raleigh in play. Another sweat spike, but this one is against the hot team. What a disservice. Well, you would expect that she will give it a good hit from all the space she got and also all the time. Another time, another error. One error each side and 1 point given away each side. But let's get back to G-Rank Spikers with a serve. 7 points against 10. It's a good set. She lifts. Oh, it goes out. Marginal. Francisca Nwosu, very marginal there. Brilliant pop. But of a volleyball club equal to the task. 4 hits. That is not allowed in the game. And they will give away a point. Of course, the very third one was supposed to be to cross the net, but it just wouldn't. 8, 7, 11 as G-Rank Spikers trail by 3 points in the set, but lead by 1 in the first. This, of course, is the second, and the game is on. Oh, she didn't have the antidote to that poison, and it will sting them so bad to a point being dropped. Jersey number 10 for of a volleyball club. An excellent play that was from Olaoye Jumoke. Oh, good stuff. Does it again for the second time. Jersey number 2. Oh, what a way to get that point. Great spike, and there was no response. She thought she could have gotten it. The captain of the side, Bukoye Miriam. But there wasn't any support surrounding her, so the ball she bumped wasn't put in play. Olaoye Jumoke will always come to the rescue of a volleyball club, as she has won the last 3 points for her team consecutively as they lead as well by 3 points. Or make that 4. It is even better for 5. 14-9. Now trailing by 5 points, G-Rank Volleyball Club. Now, oh, G-Rank Spikers, that was a huge one. Caught everyone ball watching. They had no answer to that, and they will pay. Great effort from Dorcas Isaac, jersey number 3 for G-Rank Spikers, and she just did it excellently. Another tie for her, and she will not be denied. She will now help to surge her team as they are now on a trail of 3 away from 5. It used to be 9-14. It is only 11-14 now, but that will do damage to G-Rank Spikers as a big point has been earned by OFFA Volleyball Club to push up for another at 15-11. Olaoye Jumoke haven't won that spike. Also goes at for the serve. Oh, too ambitious. Adeogun Folashade there with that hit, but it was a miss hit and a disservice to her team. But they still lead by 3 points. G-Rank Spikers try to outsmart their opponent there by the net. It's a good set. Sends it back. The rally is still there, but it's now being made to pay. Well, they are now beginning to ask questions amongst themselves of a volleyball club, and the coach will set in and call for a timeout. Coach Suleiman Ajegbe trying to resuscitate the team with a substitution. Yeah, it is good to see that he understands the moment and not trying to give away too much. He will be able to save the moment with 2 points as they lead. It is number 11, Adogo Folashade, who makes the way out for jersey number 3, Julius Olaito. But that still will not stop the surge of G-rank spikers, who now earn another point. From 12-15, they raise it up to 14-15, and only won 29 rallies in this set. The difference of one, a whistle gone, of course. The point already won by OFFA Volleyball Club. 16, 14, 30 rallies in all. Only 2 the difference. G-Run Spikers. There is a savior there. She comes again and she wins a point. Well, questions now will be about how it gets even easier for Dorcas Isaac whenever she comes from the number 4 position to hit a spike. It is always a damage to the opponent as she continues to rake in points as they are only one away, 15-16. It's a good pop from Awajari Favor. And another time they take a point and still Francisca Nwosu, number 6. It is now 16 apiece. They are back at a parity for the first time in this game since it used to be 1 point apiece. G-Run Spikers lead here by a set, 25-18, the very first. And it becomes even better for them. 17-16 now. They lead by a set and a point inside set number 2. G-Run Spikers, they know they have to take this particular set to be able to create a wider distance between them and their opponent, and that will give them all the confidence into the very third set and perhaps a flawless feat of 3-0. Well, with that spike comes the interruption as OFFA Volleyball Club pick a point at 17-17. Olaye Jumoke had the last hit, a miss hit, and G-Run Spikers lead by 1. 18-18. A disservice to the team, and they will pay. The service now from Ajiboye Amdat for OFFA Volleyball Club. Wally popped in the middle. There's going to be a spike. Ow. Again she will come, and this time there is no denying her. Chuma Samuel, consistent with the hits, and of course accurate at the same time, and at the second time she will be rewarded with a point. 19-18. G-Run Spikers lead by a set and a point. Well, the very first set, 25-18. Oh, she bought it. How on earth? And even the coach understands that she made a mistake there. And they pay dearly. Well, the coach is not really happy with that situation. Coach Suleiman Ajegbe is really furious with Julius Olaito there, and that was really not the best of way to read the game. But that's just one point. They have to let it go, shake it off, come back better, and be able to push up to a party and take the lead for a set. As they trail by 2, it is all to the very best of G-rank spikers who lead by a set and 2 points. But there seemed to be an injury in the camp of Volleyball Club of OFFA. Jersey number 2, who has been tremendous, starting in position number 1. Oyetunde Ibukunde now being helped out of the court. She will now be able to pay a visit to the medical team as led by Dr. Oko. Well, expectations will be that she will come back, as she has been a great force in this green and white side. Get us back, says G-Ran Spikers. Yes, we are back. They lead by 2018 in the second set. Oh, it used to be 25-18, and it even gets better for 21-18. They could repeat the first set broadcast if they will get it on the roll for the very lesser point. Oh, they lead here at 21-18. Haven't gone behind for the most part of this game. G-Ran Spikers now dropping a point inside a 40th rally. 19-21 to OFFA Volleyball Club, who now serve us into the game. It's a spike, but the referee says it goes out according to the line 1 official. The line judge there rightly placed with the right side of it as well. Zubairu Abdul Rashid, manning line 1. But it is his timeout now, as what we have on the board is an unbelievable 3-point roller coaster for OFFA Volleyball Club. When we come back, 21 will take us to 22. Well, as we continue to trill and trip down to 22, and it will be G-Ran Spikers who takes us there. It's now a 1-point lead for them. 22-21. Let's give you the officials of this game, from the first referee to the 4th lineman. We have the first referee here, Izam Abdul Rahman. Second referee is Esther Mosikurumo Aimila. The scorer here is Evelyn Ohiambe. Assistant scorer Stella Ajilore. We have a reserve referee Razak Olarinwaju. The line 1 referee Zubairu Abdul Rashid. The line 2 referee is Stella Morris. Line 3 referee is Umar Mohammed. And line 4 referee is Daniel Joy. It's been a joy to behold this game with great class competition inside of it from both sides. And after 45 rallies, the odd can only tell for a difference of 1. 23-22. G-Run Spikers lead the way by 1. They also lead by a set, but what a great hit coming through from OFFA Volleyball Club, and that will be a point winner. Awujari Favor hits that one well and takes the point for our team, and it's a party of 23. Oh, Punisher! Dorcas Isaac, she is the Punisher. Give her a space and she will make you pay dearly. 24-23, set point and 2 to the good. It just could be now. G-Rock Spikers are dropping down, and yes it is. Great show of display of volley excellence, and we are here looking at it for the 3rd place match. Well, the referees have a little bit of some callback to do, and they will do that rightly. And of course, the point is to G-Rank Spikers, and yes, 25-18, 25-23, they lead by 2 sets. When we come back, the 3rd will be upon us. win this or it is over. The die is cast on OFFA Volleyball Club in the third set, having dropped the very first two at 18-25 and 23-25. They are condemned to winning this one against high-rise flying G-Ran Spikers, who you got nothing on, as they are fully in charge and they might just become your third place champions. Let's get you back inside of it. Of course, it is a third place match here live in the indoor sports hall back at the MKO Abiola National Stadium. We are in the 5th day of the National Volleyball Invitationals. It has been Abuja Challenge 2023 with 15 teams involved. We have 25 in men, 25 in women, and 308 games, packed volleyball included. Ladies and gentlemen, you know that this is fire mid gasoline today, as we will be bringing you to the fore. It has been great vision and passion from the man who continues to put youth in useful use. Talk about Major General T.A. Gagariga, who also happens to be the chairman of Park Volleyball in Nigeria. He is the convener, he is the shot caller, he is the party maker, and I tell you what, we also have the excellent engineer to come in today, the president of Nigeria Volleyball Federation. He is the man they call the president of the people, and when he comes in today, you will see it just as he will pull in the people. Ladies and gentlemen, President Musa Nimrod will also be amongst us later on today. Let's get to the game, as we have 2 points already won by G-Rank Spikers, who will lead us well by 2 sets, but it is OFFA Volleyball Club who are fighting for their lives, but they have just 1 point as they serving 1-2. Service by OFFA Volleyball Club, and who else to do it if not number 2, Oyetunde Ibukun. Well, Oyetunde Ibukun, I said earlier on about her that she must come back. One of the huge contributors in this OFFA Volleyball Club side. She took a knock in the second set, but she's back in the third, and hopefully she'll finish this game. And maybe she will inspire them to win this set, and maybe we're going to be stretched into the 5th. Maybe. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let's get you back in the game. Well, the first referee and second marrying their thirds together there to get us back, as the second will approach the table. A second referee there approaching the table, Esther Mosikurumu Aimila. Of course, the first referee now with a whistle, Izam Abdurrahman. Well, let's get you back to the action with OFFA Volleyball Club and Oyetunde Ibuku. And now it's a chance for G-Ran Spikers to take the point. It's a good spike sent back to the baseline, but well put in play of a volleyball club, and this one is too much. Rightly spotted by Daniel Joy, the line 4 referee. And now G-Ran Spikers seem to be on a roll. 3 they lead by, 4 they have only considered 1, 4-1 after 5 rallies. It's a good hit. Oh, what a block! Just what she was meant to do, just while she was right there. And when you bring both together with the right execution, a point is promised. Oh, she already took that one, and just no way you can deny Choma Samuel. She has been doing that all game long with the best of blocks we've seen in this set. Another time she comes through. Choma Samuel. They now will go for a breather to be able to get back to the drawing board. of a volleyball club trailed by 5 points only after 7 rallies. What a game! Giro Spikers, they lead 6 points to 1. Well, Giro Spikers also have 2 sets in it, winning 25-18 and 25-23. And here they just might end it all up. Winning this set will mean game over for OFFA Volleyball Club. And so if there will be a 4th set, OFFA Volleyball Club must win this 3rd. Well, that reality could be in doubt when you fancy them being the underdogs in this game, having dropped 2 sets and trailed by 5 points. But it's not over yet. There still could be an upturn, a comeback, but we are all in earnest expectations of how this all wraps up. Chiroma Samuel with the bump, and now she goes to drop the shot. Oh, they will take a point from her effort. Tremendous all day long, Chiroma Samuel for Giro Spikers, and she will now pop in a serve as they lead by 7 points to 2, jersey number 5. They lead by 5 points. She spots jersey number 5. Giro Spikers. It's a drop shot, and it is perfectly executed. That is wayward, too ambitious, lacking in accuracy, and away a point as they now trail by 7. 2-2 of a volleyball club, but 9 serves in Giro Spikers. Oh! That's it for out. Why did she buy? Well, she was predetermined and having gotten to the ball, putting her mind and hitting it, she missed out on watching the line, and that was a poor point to give away. Net violation by Ochanya Ochigbo. And that point will now be gifted to OFFA Volleyball Club, who might just be on a surge of their own. Oh, what a return! From outside the court, she puts them back. Oh, they just could not survive. Oh, you really would say that was a great effort to be able to pull the ball back all the way from outside of the court, only if they had more players in front of the court to be able to help them put the ball and return the rally, but that one will count against them. They have now dropped 3 points consecutively as OFFA Volleyball Club have been on a surge of 3 themselves, but this one is a demerit. For every point being earned by OFFA Volleyball Club, Giro Spikers have a double for their trouble here at 10-5. It's a good set. A spike to the baseline, still put back in play. And Arlie is still very much in progress. A drop shot there from Ochanya Ochigbo. And it was almost seamless how she did it. She just got to the net and knew exactly where everyone else in the other line were placed. Pops the ball down the empty space, and with a try from the opponent, which could not get it past the net, she earns a point. It's a good race. Oh, well blocked. Dorcas Isaac, 12-7-5 after 19 rallies. I beg your pardon, that's 17. Part of my mathematics, of course, is get you back and say that it is a 7-point lead for G-Rank Volleyball Club. Well, G-Rank, beg your pardon, G-Rank Spikers will make it even 8 points now to the 4 for them. 13, 7, 5. An error worthy of a pardon, and so they regroup. G-Rank Spikers untainted. It's a good serve. It's a good lift. A spike comes in, but the libero is well there, present, and that is a good hit for 2 points. Well, you look at the effort being put in there by Oyetunde Ibuku. One of the reasons why the coach had to do a lot to bring her back into the game for her team. She has been tremendously impacting her side. But G-Rank Spikers take 1 more point to add to their lead. 14-7-6 after 20 rallies. Big pattern, 47-7. (8-14). OFFA Volleyball Club with a chance for the service now, and they trail by 6 points and by 2 sets as well. But this one is a point and an ace for them. 9 from 7, winning the last 2 rallies. But G-Rank Spikers get the ball back in the other part of the net. Oh, perfect drop shot there. Tijo pops it to the baseline, and it really will trouble Dorcas Isaac. She could have done well enough to take that ball away from that danger, but looking at that ball and miscalculating, they will drop a point. G-Rank Spikers can smell 3rd place by only 9 points now. Lead by 2 sets, 25-18, 25-23, 14-10. They need only but 9 points in this set, and they will be on the medal table. They have to be able to put that together. More has to be put inside of it. For 11, I beg your pardon, never point. And that would be a terrible hit. Well, they need to be consistent now, but seeing them drop point upon point, having led by 4, a lead of 2 points now would mean that they will have to watch it. Sets of missed hits, and they continue to drop points consecutively in 3rd situations. OFFA Volleyball Club gladly take. Oh, it's a great block. Achanya Ochigbo rightly there and did all justice to get them back to winning ways and push up for 2 lead. Well, the points put them to leading by 2. Achanya Ochigbo with his serve. Oh! great class and quality, all in the same place and all in the same hit, and that one will get a point. Ozioma Okechukwu there, really great stuff from Ozioma Okechukwu, who just came from the bench. Jersey number 4, not had too much of the action here today, but fresh enough, she brings the class she is made of. They now lead by 3, 16-13. Giran Spikers. Volleyball club now have to be able to do well to win this set. But as we progress, it becomes a bit impossible. Choma Samuel comes back to her hitting superb nature, and of course, she takes a point as well. It is now back to leading by 4 after 30 rallies, 17-13. Well, it's a good set here now. Rather a ding. Try to put it down, but she was rally placed. Couldn't get the help. Francisca Nwosu couldn't believe that they would continue to rally. There was just no one to put a hand to that bump from her. Lovely knew how to shake it off, and they didn't have to pull the finger. Now they lead again by 4. G-Rock Spikers only 7 points away from set and game point. It's a good set. There'll be a spike. It's a ding. And you can now sense the frustration in the camp of a volleyball club. They continue to add errors upon errors upon errors, and they continue to pay. 13, 18, 13, 19, 13, 20. You say 2013. And it's a 7-point lead for G-Rank Spikers of a volleyball club. No, they have to upturn the reality, but it's far off them right now. When we come back, we will get you into the 35th rally. We get you back to the game, and nothing has changed. They are still very much in charge by 2 sets and 7 points in the third. They are only 4 away now to making it their game. Ladies and gentlemen, they just could be the bronze medalists. It is G-Rank Spikers. They play from left to right in blue and white, leading 21-14. They are your team, and they continue to impress. 22-14, only now but 3 for set number 3, and they are in position to take it as the 3rd number 3 team right in the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, G-Rank Spikers. Oh, you can say it's about to be done and dusted. 3 for 3 to become 3. It is now 2 points only. 23-14. And they know they have to still keep their character on. Their composure would not be required as if a volleyball club win a point and head on for a serve. 15-23, an 8-point deficit from the Afonjalan team. And a chance now for a serve. A spike that couldn't really do damage. Oh, Ochanya Ochigbo just didn't get a right touch to it. 16-23 from 14-23 of a volleyball club will do the unbelievable to upturn this set, perhaps this game, and that could be the biggest comeback in the history here of grassroots volleyball in Nigeria. If OFFA Volleyball Club could come back and win this game by 3-2, oh, who will sell the tale? Out of reach, 24-17, game, set, and third place points. G-Rank Spikers, they are now on the verge. Choma Samuel, Dorcas Isaac, Achanya Chibo, Deborah Jonah, Princess Andrew, Ozema Ikechuku, but it is jersey number 6, Francisca Nwosu, who earns an ace, and that is the winner. 25-18, 25-23, 25-17. G-Rank Spikers are the third place team in the women category. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Well, next season we expect to see OFFA Volleyball Club come back in a very stronger fashion. But here, it's been a good run for them. They won their Group Pool C, only dropping 1 point in 5 games, 14 in all. But at the moment, you can say that they have been fantastic, but they know that they can also pick their pride up even into next season. But my oh my, 3-0, G-Rank Spikers, congratulations. Let's be able to get you back here on the social media platform where we have a whole lot of conversation pouring down. And let's take a few and find out who predicted the match rightly. Well, there's been a lot of support for the teams. From Kabiru Mudashiru to Astromania HMA, Bukola Mary, Como Volleyball Academy, Kayode Bello. Well, it has been a game won by G-Rank Spikers, but kudos, of course, to all those who put out there the conversation. Thank you for being there. We'll be back for the next game, and when we do, it will be the finals in the women category between Koa Spikers. They are one team that won the semi-final game this morning earlier, and they will be facing against one team that took it yesterday, Scorpion Spikers. It will be a game to see as you can't afford to miss. Smiling Mission from the GCFR. Let me say thank you to my producer, Mr. Johnson, and of course, media officer, Kuti Dare Gattuso. We'll be back when we do. The finals will be on us.